What's up guys, and welcome to another edition of Happy Trails. Today's trail we are going to be highlighting the Artist Trail. Now to get started, parking for the Artist Trail is over here at Pioneer Pavilion. You know, there's tons of parking spots, so don't hesitate to come in and park. Now this trail is a easy hike, but there are some things that you need to be mindful at while you're hiking. There's a lot of roots, a lot of rocks, and right now it's fall, so a lot of the leaves are starting to fall into the trail, which can make it all slippery. So yeah, with that being said, let's get started on the trail and see where it takes us. Alright guys, so this stone wall that you can see behind me and that runs along the entirety of the trail is actually really cool and unique to our park. It was, first off, it was erected by the WPA in 1935 and 36, and what the WPA was a Great Depression project back in the early 20s and 1930s that allowed people looking for jobs to actually work. All the rock that you see here was actually mined out of the two quarries over at Bear's Den. And they brought them over here from Bear's Den and it built this wonderful wall that helps to hold back all the sediment and to make sure that this trail is accessible for everybody. Now, a reason why it's called the Artist Trail is because local artists actually like to come down here and they get inspired by being in this area. You know, they see the rock wall, they see the beauty. Over to our right is Mill Creek, and if you look beyond there, there's woods. So there's just a lot of really picturesque, pretty, scenic things around here that you can, if you're an artist, if you can imagine, can create a lot of inspiration from. This is actually a really cool thing to note while you're walking along this trail. If you notice how this rock is cut out, it's very linear. That doesn't just form naturally. People came out and mined this rock actually, and they were actually cutting it. So this isn't a natural formation. This is actually done by humans. And it's another outcrop area that we have here at our park, just like over at Lanterman's Mill or at Bear's Den, just different areas that you're able to see rocks exposed from the earth. Alright guys, we have actually reached the end of our hike here on the Artist Trail. Behind me is Orchard Meadow, and this is another area where you could park and get access to the Artist Trail. Now again, this is a really short trail, so if you were looking to continue this, you could walk across the street and pick up the Lily Pond access trail over there. And if you really go exploring, you'll be able to find one drive trail and also one tree trail. So this is, again, a short trail, but you're also able to extend it and make it a lengthy amount of time. This area is pretty cool too, because I actually see a lot of deer in this area when I come out and explore here. And the deer here crack me up. They're not afraid of humans, it seems like. I'm able to get maybe 10, 15 feet from the deer without them spooking away or anything. So if that's something you like to enjoy, check this area out, and if you keep coming back and keep coming back, I guarantee you'll have that same kind of experience with the deer that I get to have when I come to the park. So thanks again everybody for joining. Stay tuned for the next edition of Happy Trails, and I'll see you out in the park.